Thank you.
Hello and welcome to episode 187. And for this video, seeing Craig done so well in the last blog at Furloughs, I thought I'd bring him along again and try and put a couple more fish in this blog. But come all the way down to Devon for this video, and we're at Diggers Lake again. I say again, it's been a while though, nearly 2 years for me since I was last here.
It's 2 years since we were last down here together. It's 2 years.
Yeah. But you've been here more recently though, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been there quite a lot. I think the last time was April. Yeah, April.
Sure?
No.
Right. Anyway, Craig's been here more recently than me anyway, basically. But anyway, right. I'm in a swim called Guys. I'm not into Guys. The swim is called Guys. And if you can see that swim behind us, the other side of these lilies here, that's Little Steps, and that's where Craig will be fishing once he gets his rods out.
Yes.
But yeah, we had a lap of the lake when we got here. To begin with, I did fancy a swim which is behind me called Tyre Bay. There was quite a number of fish in there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But
a lot of it was just cruising.
But yeah, because it's quite a shallow part of the lake, they were sunbathing and not really doing anything. There have been a few fish showing just recently in this little bit of water. We are sort of sharing the same water. It's kind of one little pool. I've got a swim to my right up the channel called Brick Point. Then Craig to my left, and then the next one is way down that channel down there. So yeah, it's all this water really. I think I've got a majority of this water really, haven't I?
Yeah, to be fair.
Probably 3/4 of it, and you've probably got about 1/4 of it.
That's all I need.
The other side of the lilies.
That's all I need.
Yeah, so that's it guys, so we're not fishing yet. It's absolutely mega hot, and once we got around here, just been shading from the sun really, because it's a bit warm. Right, go on then, go and get your tackle out.
Right here.
Oh, cheeky. Let's go fishing. And guys, my first cast of the session is about to go out. I'm just basically going to do right hand margin with a right hand rod, down the middle rod, and left margin, left hand rod. So I just had a little bit of a lead around down the right hand margin. I was planning on fishing to a fallen tree that's beside the Brick Point swim. But it's a bit snaggy around there, so I'm not going to quite go that far. So I found a nice little clearing at a massive 4.5 wraps out. So there we go. So there's the rig, Ronnie rig, beat a Nana popper, just a 2-ounce lead. Don't need a big lead for this cast. Lead clip system. And dark matter rig tubing, and it's I don't know if you can see, it's a micro barbed roll on this venue guys. So right, anyway, lob this one out. sorted. We have one rod fishing. Pop the old back lead on. A little bit of marginal weed, just to try and flick the back lead round. And that's it. Right, middle rod is ready. Exactly the same rig, no different. But exactly the same rig, same bait, all three rods to start off with. And this one is just going to be a mere underarm swing. It's not a very big pull, don't need to do any massive casts. And the fish that I've been showing well, underarm swinging out range, so besides I can't go too far because then I'll be into Craig's water anyway. So. And that is about perfect, where a couple of fish were swimming around earlier on. And then rod number 3, it's going to take just a slightly little bit more effort, but I need to get in with the waders to get a better angle to get down the left hand margin. So it just requires wading out a few foot, not very far, just to get a better angle on getting down the side of the tree line. Yeah, just checking that they still work. Yeah, unfortunately, first night in and nothing has happened. A few liners. Craig over the way, over there, hasn't had anything yet. He phoned me this morning to say he's had a few liners, but also likewise no fish landed. It's definitely fish in this swim though. Just waiting for one of them to pick up the hook bait. Alright, breakfast time I think, and then get my fishing head back on. Craig's just having a little feel around his swim with me way crook come prodder. In a minute he's planning on so there's his swim. So he's planning on dropping a rod right in close on inside margins, I reckon. Sounds gravelly down there, I can hear it from all the way over here. The prodder is banging on gravel.
It's soft. Found a nice spot.
Ooh!
Yeah, it's a bit. Probably like 70 metres that way. Feels quite it's raised as well, like a clay spot. So that's just. But if we go anywhere near that way, I'm under.
And I won't laugh if you go over your waders.
No? I'm sure you will.
Where's it? Just been to the men's room. Oh look, typical fellow. So he's donning the new Asda camo joggers. Beautiful, look. Oh, good God. What you pointing at, mate?
I'm pointing at where the fish are because they're not in the wet stuff.
big as this thing. This is where I fall.
I won't laugh.
The thing I need to go is far on. Probably one more section, I expect. So you've seen me put out my left rod and my right rod.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
My dream team. So yesterday I found a slightly clean, polished, gravelly spot to the right of the lily pads here. So I should put out my final rod onto the gravel spot. It's just an underarm flick. There's nothing. I know visually where it is, so I don't need to wrap that up.
So here's Mr. Fennel. So he's put all new baits on his rigs. He's just done a test walk about 15 minutes ago, just to double check that it is safe to walk, well, wade in where he's going to go. Obviously, if you're not too competent in the waders, it can be difficult at times. So I think where he's aiming to go, we've been watching the water for the past a few hours. These reeds have been, but it's right on the edge of that bush down there, which is where he's aiming for, I believe. So this could be a long one, as I know from what he was just saying that it is quite soft on his side compared to my side, where it's a lot more gravelly where I am. So we shall see. Plus obviously he's quite fat as well, so he sinks a lot faster than I would. So I'd say he's about halfway there now. Just sticking to the edge. Obviously, that's where a lot of the gravel is on this bottom bowl of the lake. Anywhere, you know, if you go more than a half a rod length out from the edge, and you know, it does go quite soft. So it's sticking to the edge quite well. Yeah, even I'm stood there, when he's prodding I can hear him touching the gravel. So, you know. But if you've never been to Diggers before, this is the sort of thing you want to do. It's quite channels, bays, overhanging trees, and that's where a lot of the carp do seem to be around, just from past experience. So here we go then. You just see the rig there. Just gently popping it in. A few baits over the top. Yeah. What's he got here? Yeah, so it looks like we're going for a recast or a redrop in. Looks like he caught a bit of a reed there. Again, it's all about placement. Just feeding it down. I think he's happy with that one. So then we'll come back to you once he's back on the bank, safe and sound, and then we'll go for the next rods. Right, now we're back with Chris again. He's going to fire out his second rod. So while Chris is just wrapping up his last rod here, I thought I'd show you about where he's going to be aiming for. So he's around this sort of area here, which I believe is about 4.5 wraps he's been fishing at. So this tree here, it sort of sticks out a bit more. If I go to the left a bit more, there's a fallen tree there. He doesn't want to get too close because it is quite snaggy. So he's just come back a bit. So yeah, it's definitely that one there. So around this sort of area. There he goes. And you see what his aim is like. spot on. There we go. All 3 rods are now fishing.
Hi guys, I was just doing my bit of floater fishing and one of Craig's rods has just zipped off. That would be his that would be his right hand rod. He put down that right hand margin using the baiting pole. Looks like it's trying to get down the chow by his left hand rod though. giving Craig a good fight anyway. Come on, here we go, here we go. Nope, oh, didn't like the look of the net there. This time. Yes, in the net. Get in. There we go then, guys. Here's the result of that nice little fight we've just witnessed.
Yep, £20 on the nose. It was taken on my right rod, which we seen earlier, which I put on the pole under all the trees. It was on a 14mm.
Spin the head this way a bit, that's it.
14mm orange Sovereign Special pop-up on a Ronnie rig. And yeah, done the business.
Yeah, it looks like she's been caught a couple of times recently,
she's got a bit of
Learn.
damage, which we'll treat now. Got to see the other side?
We might as well.
Lovely skull pattern on it.
Yeah, it's cracking, isn't it? There we go then, guys.
Gee, it's slippery, this one.
So, I knew there was a reason why I bring Craig along to these blogs.
Nice.
So, yeah, unfortunately, a little bit of mouth damage, just.
Yeah.
But it's a fish.
It's a fish. Beautiful. Should we go back?
Do a couple of pickies first.
Yes.
She was hanging around. I don't even know if I got her swimming off. Using these baiting spoons, poles, whatever you want to call them, they can be a devastating tactic for getting into little nooks and crannies and under overhanging trees, especially on venues like this where bait boats aren't permitted. Another section needed. Can be a bit tricky using these baiting poles on your own. It is a lot easier if you've got someone helping you, passing you the next sections to be put on. Has he got the length he requires? There we go, going under the branches now. Hopefully that spot can produce carp number 2. Hi, good evening guys. Just a quick little evening update to just update you with a couple of tactic changes that I've made. Middle rod, only a small tactic change. It was fishing a yellow hook bait because I started off all 3 rods on yellow hook baits. It's fishing the same spot, but I've just switched it to a white hook bait instead. And then right hand rod down this right hand margin here. Haven't really seen much activity on that area of my swim today, and in the last hour or so seen a lot of activity on the point of this island here and sort of around kind of this area here and sort of around the point of this island. So because the right hand rod, well, I wouldn't say hasn't done anything, but that area I've been fishing has seen less activity in my bit of the water than anywhere else. I've just wound it in, put a fresh hook bait on, and then flicked it out to that area on the sort of point of the island. I'm not going to put any hook baits around, bait around that one. I'm just going to fish it as a single. So what a lot of the fish do, they come from down this channel, come round the island, and then go up this channel. So hopefully now where I've placed that rod is more of a kind of a intercept point, like so. So yeah, that's it. Left hand rod I haven't touched because well, you seen the effort earlier on that went to wading out, dropping it on that hard spot that I found. So I'm not touching that rod. That's staying as it is unless any fish comes along. So yeah, that's it. It's time to sit back and chill now and enjoy the evening. Right then guys, I have finally got one, and what a fish it is as well. It's one of the lake's A-team. Have a look at that guys. It's a fish known as shoulders. She's been slightly heavier before, looking at past photos on Facebook, but 30 pounds, 4 ounces. How's about that?
Stunning, mate. Absolutely.
Right until the last morning to get a fish out, and it happens to be one of the bloody A-team. Oh, absolutely made up. You can see why she's called shoulders. Look at that bloody back profile.
Stay, I'll get a zoom in. Whoa.
Alright, I'll show you the other side. Oh. There we go. Shoulders. Happy as Larry. This was on the middle rod. The rod which I'd switched to the white bait. which is on the Hinders beaten Anna, by the way. 12mm pop up on a Ronnie rig with a liberal baiting of beaten Anna over the area.
Liberal.
Yeah, a few little handfuls each day. Oh, absolutely made up.
Nice one, mate.
Took its time, but well worth the wait when you get a 30 and one of the Lakes A team.
Stunning. Absolutely. Good man.
Come on, girl, get your breast back.
Yes. Time to get another one.
Aye.
Let's get another one. So, we're back again with Chris, and he's got a fish on.
I haven't even got the middle rod back out yet. Was
No.
just sorting the rig out because it needed a new hook put on.
Oh, that took some long.
I'm glad this rod went because this is the one that took that extra little bit of effort of
Yeah. So
wading out.
this is the left-hand rod that.
The one that deserves the run. It takes
Yes.
a little bit of extra effort.
That's a bit short, really good.
So you go run out of food, can recover in the net for a while, and then you can get the other rods sorted in. And that's dropped the lead as well.
Alright, springed off. It's what, this is just like Farlow's, 2.5 hour or an hour.
Right then guys, and here we go, fish number 2 in quick succession.
Just like Farlow's.
Oh yeah, it was. Wait until the 11th hour and 2 come along within, well I'd say this was in the space of 20 minutes. How about that? £15.4. Once again on the beaten Arna. On the yellow one this time though. but this one almost feels like it's more of a special capture, because more not special, say accomplished, because this was on the left arm rod, the one that took that effort to weigh down the margins to drop it on that little spot next to the tree line. So I made up that rod went, because it feels more of an achievement when you've caught on a rod that takes a bit of effort to place on a spot that you want.
Well, happy for you, mate. Well done.
Happy as Larry.
Nice.
Goodbye! Alright guys, that's it. We've come to the end of our session now. The rods are in and virtually Craig is packed up and I'm more or less fully packed up. So, good result in the end. Craig with that nice old warrior of a looking fish, and then me with one of the Lakes A team. And then a little common just to boost the numbers.
Anyway.
Alright, so yeah, it has been a good session in the end, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. There's been a lot more sort of technical fishing kind of involved in this session, and
well, it's just different to your typical lake, isn't it?
Yeah. And yeah, if you want the results on this lake, you've got to do something a bit more technical. And yeah, both Craig's spooning, not spooning me, but and then my wading out, you know, they both produce results, so it just goes to show a bit of technical fishing does pay off if you're willing to put in that little bit of effort.
Effort equals success.
Indeed it does. Right guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I certainly have, and I think it's actually the first time I've outfished you.
It is. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All that tuition's actually finally paid off.
Right guys, I don't know when we're going to fish together next, but my next session is next weekend, when it is the YouTube Blogger Social. And if you're watching this on the Friday night when I make this live, I will already be there and the social will be underway.
See?
Yes. Right, looking forward to that one. A few of the normal YouTube bloggers from last year have dropped out, and we got a few sort of newbie bloggers as replacements, and some old classic bloggers are making a return, so stay tuned for that one. Right, until then guys, once again it's been a pleasure, mate.
Always, mate, always.
Till next time guys, YouTube Blogger Social 2019, tight lines.
Tight lines.